The visor, Carol. I think you should wear it for most of your broadcasts from now on.
Thank you, Lou.
Oh, thank you very much. See you soon. See you tomorrow.
See Carol on court there. She looks
She
quite
looks, Carol, honestly, you look totally the part. I have seen you play tennis before with Sally, though, haven't I?
Mm. Yes, it wasn't great.
Dodgy backhand. Dodgy back, yeah. I can imagine it.
Take care.
And when William... Wordsworth came across a host of golden daffodils. Is that I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud? Is that one? In the Lake District. 200 years ago, he famously wrote that poem about it. Nowadays, he'd probably take a picture and share it on social media somewhere.
Do you think he would?
Well, I don't know. Maybe still write a poem.
Reaching a new generation of tourists means getting to grips with social media. That is why some of our most ancient visitor attractions are making more effort to be Instagram friendly. How do you do that? Our North of England correspondent Danny Savage has been taking his selfie stick and to find out more.
Amy's the official death toll.
Right, compared to what it might
have been, yeah.
As we say might, because nobody actually knows,
exactly. It's a huge range of what it could possibly be, and still is affecting generations of people as well.
11 minutes past 6. Let's go to Wimbledon, and we promised a manic, brilliant Monday.
It was good, wasn't it?
And that's what we got, Sally, wasn't it? Joe Conter, well done.
One of them thought that Barcelona was in Rome.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's everything I've seen.
Oh, I know, but you know, there's so many different chats, and then people pull them up for something.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean,
that is a big one, Steph.
I know it is, but you know, there's plenty.
If they broadcast what we said 24 hours a day, I expect there's some pretty silly things we say.
Yeah, but that's why I wouldn't sign up to be broadcast.
yeah, fair point. Just the 3 1/4.
Or walk around in a pair of swimming trunks all day.
Anyway, Amy, I've been watching it a bit, as Steph knows. So Amy Hart, it seems to be heartbroken. She says, "I thought I'd met my first love, the one. It turns out I haven't." Anyway, we haven't had an update because it all gets filmed one day, doesn't it, Steph?
Yeah.
And out the next night. So
we'll find out
tonight's
tonight.
episode.
Why
we'll
would you
find out.
genuinely go in that place?
Don't ask me. I'm not gone in, have I?
Thinking that you would actually find
I know
a
that's the
long-term
thing that I'm
relationship.
sceptical about. You know, holiday romance at best. Although the couple who won it a few years ago are married now, so you know.
There you go. It's like
Well,
blind
back that
date.
cynicism.
What else is in the
You've
newspaper?
converted me.
On the completely other
It's only
end.
been out a few days.
I know, Netflix have said it's sort of breaking all sorts of records for them. I think 18.2, they're saying, million people have already watched the entire series. 3, yeah, and about 40 million have already sort of started streaming it. So it's one of their very most popular ones that they've got on there at the moment. But talking
I'm saving it.
Oh, you know? Oh, right.
I've saved it. I haven't watched it yet.
Have you watched series 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up to date.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Now, if you, like Dan, have been watching Chernobyl about the nuclear power plant disaster in Ukraine, you will know that, as well as the huge human cost, hundreds of pet dogs in the area were culled. First head-to-head debate. Do you think if something went very wrong for him, that would change things, but otherwise it wouldn't?
Yes.
Then, how much mandate, whoever wins it, and you've been clear who you think will, how much, do they have a mandate to lead the country if they have not been voted for you? Presumably they do. Which they may be dealing with tonight, and what's going on with this diplomatic row over what the British ambassador has said about President Trump. Will they deal with that tonight, and how damaging is it?
15 minutes past 7 if you just switched on. Good morning, you're watching Breakfast on the BBC, and Carol is out and about today. She's at Wimbledon, where, if you've been watching last week and the start of this week, the weather has been glorious. A bit murky there this morning, Carol, but you're indoors.
Footage as well, mixed with other things too. And what, for me, it gave you a real sense of the excitement and, you know, that this was a huge step and, for mankind.
Giant leap, you could say.
Yeah, huge, enormous giant leap.
Yeah.
But, it really brings that to home, actually.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And on one hand, we want, unfortunately for him, just at the moment, almost like minutes before Neil Armstrong was
module. And it's got the Earth in the background, so it's got every single human being that's ever lived or is living, and Neil and Buzz, and everybody in the whole of humanity is in that photograph except for
him.
Michael Collins.
He needed to go selfie
Exactly. If he'd got a selfie stick on him, he could have got himself in as well.
What was the most fascinating thing that you learned from it?
Gosh.
We'll also be talking more about the moon landing next week as we celebrate its 50th anniversary. And we have asked this before. We'd love to hear if you've got memories. I appreciate some of you may not have memories of it because you're too young. Do try and share them, and we'll share them on as well.
Thank you, that's great. And it is a really quality programme to watch as well. We're going to lose our moonlighting in a minute. We'll be back, though, after some brief headline news, wherever you are this morning. See you in a moment.